Hi, I'm Joshua Hanlon from A Look at LEGO podcast, and today we're taking a look inside the Bellaire, Ohio Toy and Plastic Brick Museum. I'm here with Dan Brown, the founder of the Toy and Plastic Brick Museum. So Dan, you want to tell us a little bit about how you got the museum started and what gave you the idea?
Well, we turned around and we decided that I was going to retire one of these days, and I wanted to do something fun. So when I was a child, I turned around and played with Lego, and then I found girls and decided I didn't want to play with Lego anymore because the girls were more fun to play with. And then I was a habitual hoarder. So I'm actually one of those guys that you see on TV that actually turns around and fills rooms and fills schools and tractor trailers and other stuff. And I'm actually a toy hoarder. So I turned around and I just kept picking up toys for the last 35 years. And I found I had the world's largest private Lego collection. So it seemed like a pretty good idea.
And you've got models that you've built here, right? And then also, can you talk about you've got other people that have built models here too, right?
Oh, sure, of course. We have clubs. There's professional clubs and non-professional clubs that have come in to build. Coltec, Central Ohio Lego Training Club, Penn Lug, Indie Lug, they've all come into the museum and built things. We have a building group that we used to have that went through and built like the world record. We had a building group that came in and did that. We've got professional built models by the Lego company. We've got Legoland models that have been retired. We've got Legoland models that have kind of snuck their way out the back door before being destroyed. I won't say that on camera though. We've got specialty items that have been built for like store displays and things like that. We have everything. You name it, we got it. This display here was built by Paul Jansen of the COLTC, which is the Central Ohio Lego Training Club. He's a professional builder, he's a professional builder, but not for the Lego company. He turns around and he's basically one of the better of the adult fan builders. He can freestyle build, he can design, he basically can design things in his head and make them. He's famous right now for that stadium. He did a full-size stadium with like 12,000 minifigures in it. That made all the news in Columbus. That was Paul. So we all kind of try and outdo each other. So one person does something bigger and you got to do something bigger than that person, and on and on and on.
And then what's all this along the wall here? Is this
just different sets of prototypes? Like I said, you remember I was telling you we had a train room. Well, that kind of got screwed up because we have more trains in here than we had in the train room. We've got different collections of different types of trains. We've got specialty items. We've got the only mosaic ever known to be made out of stormtrooper helmets. You know Joe Mino from the book, right? Yeah. So I did a mosaic. Where are you, Joe Mino? And that was the one that we made over there with helmets.
Oh yeah, that's really neat.
So, and then we have like original design items like the learning tools that Lego had and things like that. That basically people haven't seen, like the Dactas and stuff like that. Different kits that aren't seen very much. The sculpture kits, prototype kits like the ones up on top. Those are the Zodiac girls. That was actually the prototype that the company made to turn around and promote the little pencil holder kids that they had for a while. Desk pals. And then they've got different things from like Legoland and stuff like that. Different items that they use for promotion for the company. I believe this one was from Pepsi. They turned it into a little bit of dust. But this was a Pepsi dispenser. So we've got prototype models, specialty models, some offensive models, which are kind of funny. Things like the Lego beer truck, which is on the shelf there, which they removed from Legoland. I guess they got a complaint and they removed the Lego beer truck. We've got professional builders that have left the Lego company that have gotten things from the Lego company, like the Beefeater up there with his original 15-year badge that the Lego builders get. His going away gift, he actually donated to the museum right there. That's that car. It's got all kinds of neat neat little compartments and stuff in it. We've got a one-of-a-kind model, Cheezosaurus Rex, which is never actually built, but it's an unglued model sitting right over there on the shelf. He's actually riding his surfboard. That's the orange dude with the red hat right there. That's Cheezosaurus Rex. That's the prototype for the model that was never actually made.
Oh, okay.
So they have Toucan Sam, as you can see over in the Kellogg's display there. They've got Ernie the Elf, Toucan Sam, and Tony the Tiger. And there was supposed to be a fourth, but the cost of orange brick was too much.
Oh.
Because that was before they actually turned around and injected bricks. That was when they actually had just a certain allotment of orange bricks. This is basically anything that had to do with boats. It has Legoland models. We were fortunate enough to be part of the Legoland auction that they had, where they sold off the what was it, New England display, and then they put in the new Las Vegas display after that. So they got rid of one and put in a new one. We got all the bolts and other stuff from Legoland, and we turned around and we've got them in here. We're working on our boardwalk and other stuff, and we've come up with a new water design, which is pretty cool. We call this the unnamed room right now. We actually had a designation for it as the train room, and then we had too many trains in other rooms. So basically what this is a combination of different builders. I designed that part that way, and then we had a club came in and they helped me turn around and do the train yards, because I was never involved with the trains. That was more of a European standard setup, and I knew they were out there, but I really had no touching of the Lego train. So they came in and helped me build the train yard, and it's probably going to be embarrassing, but if you try pressing the button, let's see if the train works. It worked.
There you go.
That's about a 50-50 chance here. So we got our stadium, which has all kinds of different things in it. We've got there's a couple in there necking underneath the bleachers, and it's a really cool scene. And then we've got our, of course, Blockbuster video. So.
Oh yeah, you actually got the little Blockbuster stickers on the bricks there.
Yep, a few years from now, nobody will know what Blockbuster was. Yeah. There's Blockbuster. And then we have a kind of a neat one. This is one that's been rather famous over the few years that we've been here. We got the Pikachu battle going on in the parking lot. That just showed up one day. So Pikachu, and I don't know if that's some kind of water creature over there, but in the parking lot battling. Then we've got our bullies. Oh, it changed again. I did a tour a couple days ago, and the boy was bullying the girl. Now the girl's bullying the boy. So it changes. So we got the bullies going on.
That's really cool. You kind of let the kids and people, they can come in and kind of...
We turn around and we actually challenge them to come through and change things. So if they turn around and they don't do something stupid like tear a building down or something like that, so we say do it within moderation, don't go nuts. But moving figures around, that's part of the whole fun of it. And then we can also go through year after year after year, and when we see pictures online, we know what pictures they are based upon where the figures were. Because each one of our tour guides turns around and takes just kind of a mental note and says, okay, well, these figures are here, so now there's 7 swimmers. One time there's 2. One time there's 3. Sometimes they're over here. Sometimes they're getting eaten by alligators. Sometimes they're getting eaten by sharks. All kinds of different stuff. So the kids come in and change everything. And sometimes they steal stuff too. I won't say that.
And then what's the mosaic right here?
This mosaic was actually supposed to be part of the world record that's downstairs. Okay. We've actually got the original world record mosaic. We actually got that while we were building that. So we've got the first Lego world record downstairs. And then I think we're the 4th. So we've got the first one inside of the 4th one. And then this was supposed to be downstairs. But it looks so good we put it up here. So there it is.
And did you have somebody come in and build that? How was that built? Was that built by you?
We have a team. We have a building team that goes through, and we've got 5 people that come through and just build until we can't see straight anymore. Lots of code red. So.
Okay.
This is our old lady that lives in a shoe. This is a tribute to actually my building years when I was a kid. Basically, I was 70s, so we had the larger figures and stuff like that. Got a few different, like these are prototype guys that were out there, the firemen and other stuff. We have a girl over there playing with a minifigure. She's like playing house and doll and stuff, because they actually look like dolls to the minifigures. We've got the original finger puppets. I don't know if you've seen those before.
No, I don't think I've ever seen those.
These
cool.
These are the original Lego finger puppets, so you can animate your figures. So, but yeah, these were the original ones that I had when I was a kid. So, this was actually built by Eric Harshberger. Eric is the first recognized professional builder. Even though he didn't work for the Lego company, he's the first one that really came up with the larger concept models. I got his entire collection in the museum, and then he stopped building. So he was before Nathan, he was before Adam, he was before all those guys were crowned as professional builders. So he made large-scale mosaics, large items, unglued items, things like that. And then I thought of adding the guy painting the picture. So
Yeah, it's neat.
that's my addition. This one's mine. This is my Storming the Keep. I go through a whole rendition with people about what a keep is, and how the crosses are not religious symbols. They're actually made so that people can turn around and fire multiple arrows at people and things like that. There's 1,100 of the black helmeted figures attacking the keep, and basically a keep is just a small army of people that turns around and defends it's kind of like capture the flag. It was kind of a trophy for people. And then my artist came in and turned around and painted the dragons on the walls, and we did the wizard's chests, and this one here came from Nova Scotia. There was actually a contest where Nova Scotia had it, and that was that year that we got it. Was the one where they had the like 15 feet of snow in the one winter, and they had the ice trucks that had to come across to bring them stuff. So this was sitting on the porch. I was talking to the person in Nova Scotia that was getting it. He said, "Hold on a minute," and I hear all kinds of scuffling around and stuff. They dig tunnels from their house to the town. And they turn around and they had this on a pallet with a pallet jack, and you hear the going down the porch. He actually ran it out. They turn around and they've got forklifts waiting, and they're loading this truck. I mean, interactively loading the truck. It comes in, people are, the whole town goes out, unloads the truck by hand or by, with pallet jacks, launches all the crap back into the truck, and then he turns right back around and keeps going. So he doesn't, because he can't stop the engine because he'll freeze. So he comes in, turns around, whips the truck around. They all come out, unload immediately, then launch all this stuff back in, and he just keeps going. So it's cool. Yeah. So he comes in, he's all winded and stuff. He said, yeah, we just loaded the tractor trailer, eh? It's good, eh? Have a nice day, eh? I'm going to sleep now, bye. Click.